Okay, welcome everyone to Crypto Journeys, the series where everyone's journey is different, but crypto can be for everyone. I want to welcome you all to this episode of Crypto Journeys, and we are indeed live. Welcome to our guest today, Miss Stacey Brown. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely, absolutely. Stacey is a community manager at Gokhshtein Media, which is how we met, because I had the privilege of being featured on Gokhshtein Media a few months ago, and we connected on Clubhouse, where we've spoken many times.
Yes.
So it's nice to finally see you face to face. And nice to have you as our guest today. So Stacey, just tell us a little bit about yourself, whatever it is you like to share.
Okay. I worked in the beauty industry as something we both shared. That's kind of how we connected for over 20 years. So this is totally new career for me. Like this is totally different than what I'm used to. So I've been invested in Bitcoin in just over 2 years. But as for working in the industry, this is brand new. So it's just a real change in comparison to what I'm used to, but it's so much fun. You still get the social. Like I'm a social person, and that's what I really like about it. You know, you get to meet lots of amazing people and people that you would probably never, people that are very different than you in that you get to connect with in that. It's been great.
Do you mind telling us a little bit about what you do as a community manager for Gokhshtein Media?
Right now I'm doing lots of posting and sharing on different platforms. Just trying to our staff has doubled or tripled in the past couple months. So I just try to help connect everybody and share their stuff. And I work with the team just coming up with creative stuff to, new stuff we can do to, bring new people in, make it exciting, fun, different than what other, media places are doing.
And you do a great job at that. I get a lot of good content from what you share on LinkedIn. So thank you for keeping us crypto heads informed of what's going on. We appreciate it. So you said you've been invested in Bitcoin for about 2 years. What happened that made you pay attention to cryptocurrency or to Bitcoin?
Very, very, very first time I'd ever heard about it. It was very different back then. A girlfriend of mine would buy weed. I don't know if I'm supposed to talk about this on here, but she would buy it, for being honest. Right. And they would deliver it right to her boyfriend's tattoo place. But I don't think then it was much of an investment thing. It was more like a tool, I think. Right. Like I knew kind of what it was, but it's not what I think it is now, right? So that was, and then for years, nothing really, never really heard anything. I did, but nothing really. And then about 5 years ago for business, I started using Instagram. And I don't even think I follow my friends on there, to be honest. I kept Instagram strictly just for nails. So I used it for nails. But coming through my news feed, I would see stuff about Bitcoin about 5 years ago. And then about 3 years ago, I really started seeing it again. I think that's when, it was really hot again and there was a run. And then that's basically at the 3-year mark, I started getting kind of interested, but I didn't jump in then, thankfully, because that's when it just kind of didn't die, but it wasn't
dipped again.
Time to get in.
Right.
Time to get
in. Okay, very interesting. So you were hearing about it, you've heard about it over the years, and then something happened to make you get involved. So what was the first thing that you did when you decided you wanted to get involved?
My very first purchase ever, honestly, I know people don't want to hear this, and do not be a Stacey, but it was on Robinhood. It's familiar. I used Robinhood for stocks a little bit, and it was just kind of there. And I've always been interested in currencies, living in one country and working in another. I know how currencies work and how you can, even with, just the Canadian US dollar, you can make money. Nothing like, crypto's nothing like that. Crypto's good, fast money. I'm maybe a little bit of a gambler. So crypto, even like about 2 years ago, it was a little bit more of a gamble than what it is now, right? It's really changed. So
Right.
it was just attractive to me. It was in my face because it was on Robinhood. So initially, when I first started dabbling in, I was actually like buying and selling a lot.
Okay.
I don't do that anymore. Right now, I just buy what I love and I hold, but
Mm-hmm.
back then I was buying, and I actually was doing well. Zero skill, did not know what I was doing,
Mm-hmm.
but I actually was doing well. But my view has totally changed then. Then basically I was extremely busy and I didn't even really understand what Bitcoin was.
Mm-hmm.
I just knew it was a tool to make some extra money.
Mm-hmm.
What I did read a lot about, to be honest, because I did want to make money, is I kind of researched more so the cycles. So
Okay.
then I kind of was like, okay, well, I think this is a good time. So that's kind of when I had jumped in. But as for knowing and understanding Bitcoin then, I did not. I had a totally different view as I do now.
Right. Interesting. And I think that's what happens to a lot of us. We
Mhm,
kind of get in and learn as we go,
mhm.
which, there's nothing wrong with that, but cautiously, of course.
Yep, yep.
So thanks for sharing that, Stacy. So has crypto changed your life at all? And if so, how?
Oh, definitely. For me, I like the freedom up that it's given me. Like I have security now, like with inflation and all that, like money in the bank, you just don't know what's going to happen, right?
Right. Right.
And they're no different than Bitcoin. You don't know between today and tomorrow what's going to happen, but you know long term where you're at.
Mm-hmm.
So I like that. I'm not like a crazy conspiracy person, but I definitely am down for a revolution.
Uh-huh.
Like, I don't know, like I feel Bitcoin and other crypto, but I always refer to as Bitcoin, but I find it as a revolution. Like it's a
Mhm.
very powerful tool. You
Absolutely.
know, I feel
Mhm.
more and more people are jumping in. People that 2 years ago thought I was nuts, they're messaging me now. Okay, I need to know how to buy this.
Right.
So
Mhm. I've had a similar experience. People I have been talking to for a long time. Now they're sending me messages. Hey, are you still doing the crypto thing? And
yep.
can you help me? How do I start? What do I do? So, but I agree with you. I love that more people are realizing the power of it and are getting involved because I really do believe we all need to understand cryptocurrency. Um, Now it's better to do it that you have the option as opposed to when it's a necessity.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm glad to see more people getting involved. So what would you say to someone who's just saying, "Oh, well, I want to get involved, but I don't really have time or I don't understand it." What would you say to that person who might be hesitant for whatever reason?
Well, first they would need to do some research. I would suggest learn Bitcoin first. Even if a lot of people feel like they miss Bitcoin. I mean, Bitcoin's
Mhm.
really just getting started, really, in
Mhm.
in my opinion. Um, Learn Bitcoin, like learn what it is, learn what it does, learn why it was invented would be number one.
Mhm.
Um, you know, get information from people you can trust because there's a lot of information that's not good.
Right.
Um, where I work, G Media, we provide everything that we provide as a service to the public is 100% free. So, I mean, it's a good tool. You can follow us on social media. You can go to our website. Our new website is actually coming out, I want to say next week or the week after.
Okay.
And I mean, our website now is great, but in comparison to what our website's going to be, um, I don't know if I'm allowed to say everyone that's joined our team recently, but like
Mhm.
we have so many people that have joined our team. Like we have so much going on. And a lot of our stuff before was news articles and, we had podcasts and videos and that.
Mhm.
But like it's going to be a totally different level because I think everyone learns differently. Some people would learn differently if they went and purchased a book, right?
Right.
And that would be their tool to learn. Other people, they start reading a book and they'd get lost. Other people like short articles. Other people like podcasts. Other people like long videos, short videos. G Media is going to cover all that.
Nice.
So that's a really good tool. You know, you can, and there's other people too. There's other great things you can do. Research, you know, but definitely have a plan. And then you also need to know, like, am I short term with this or am I long term with this?
Right. Mhm.
You know, people say stuff like, oh, I'm gonna, you know, put so much in, and they want to put their rent money in. Well, it's crypto. You got to be very cautious. You know, it could go very crazily bad for a month or two or a couple months. You know, you got to be prepared. So you can't be putting in the rent money.
Right.
You know, you got to be responsible.
Right.
In my
Absolutely.
opinion.
I agree 100%. And that's something that I really like to stress too with people who are new, is to realize that you're responsible for this digital asset, whichever crypto you decide to acquire. There's no customer support to call and say, hey, I lost my pen. You know, so you have to be ready
Yeah.
to be 100% responsible for securing your assets. So I'm glad that you mentioned that. So I certainly appreciate you sharing this information with us, Stacey. And I love that, like I said, the content you're sharing on LinkedIn is phenomenal. It really keeps me up to date with a lot of what's going on in the space. So thank you for that as well. Is there anything else you want to share before we let you go? And we're definitely going to check out G Media and the new website when it's out.
Yes. Did I say what the website is?
No, please do.
Okay. Gokhshtein media, media.com. Check it out now. Check it out next week so you can see the difference.
Right.
And also sign up for our newsletter, because we have a lot of fun stuff coming up there. So we want to be able to, you know, we're going to, once this world opens up, it's going to be a different world. We're not just going to be on the computer. We're going to be everywhere. We have staff pretty much all over the world right now.
Nice.
So we're going to have some fun stuff going on. So anyone that jumps on that website, be sure to sign up for the newsletter. That way we know like, okay, we have a lot of people here. This is where we should be holding events, you know.
Right.
So anyone that jumps in there, please sign up for the newsletter. That's important for yourself and also for us to know.
That makes a lot of sense. So thanks for sharing that as well. Thanks again for your time today. We really appreciate it. Dee joined us live on Facebook. She says, hi, Stacey. Hi, Ansela. And we certainly appreciate everyone who's tuning in. This will be available for replay viewing on YouTube shortly. I'm going to load it right away, and I'll definitely send you a link, Stacey, so you can share it out and you can see yourself on Crypto Journeys. Okay.
Thanks for having me. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thanks again. Thanks for all you do for the crypto space. You and G Media, you guys do bring so much value.
And thank you for supporting me so much in Clubhouse. I love when you jump in.
Oh, awesome. My pleasure. I'm not on it like I used to, but I'm glad you pinged me because I do like to come in.
Yeah.
Stacey does Blockchain Beauty Shop.
Yes, every Thursday night.
Every Thursday night. So that'll be tonight. So if you're on Clubhouse, you can find her through me because we're connected, Stacey Brown, and that way you can join Blockchain Beauty Shop for the ladies. We talk about crypto information, and all are welcome.
Yeah, and we let the men in at 10. So 9 to 10 is for the ladies.
Okay.
And after, it's been running until 4 or 5 in the morning.
Wow. Okay.
Yes, we have fun. Yes, we have fun.
That's amazing. And I do like that you have such an international group. It's fun. It's a good group.
Great.
Yeah. All right, everyone. Thanks so much again. Everyone have a great evening. And Stacey, I'll look for you tonight on Blockchain Beauty Shop on Clubhouse.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Thanks for everything you do.
Absolutely. Everyone take care. See y'all next time. And remember, crypto journeys, everyone's journey is different, but crypto can certainly be for everyone. Take care.
Thanks again.